I would like to introduce our second student speaker, Erica Hollins, better known as Erica B, or even B Holla, is a graduate in community organization with a minor in interpersonal practice. Throughout her time at the School of Social Work, she has researched the use of social media for social justice and has led many workshops on this topic. If you ask her what she plans to do after graduation, Erica will answer with, take a nap. But in reality, she wants to be a social worker, consultant, media specialist, mother, youth ministry leader, chef, writer, and mentor. And she dedicates this special day to two great men in heaven who are with her in spirit. Let's welcome Erica.
Thank you, Dean Lane. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm mostly going to be talking to this group of lovely people over here, but you're all invited to listen. NASW, CSWE, COIP, PODS. For the last 2 years, we've heard and used more acronyms than we care to remember. But today, there is only one set of letters that matters, MSW. Living the life of a social worker will be more humbling than glamorous, more unrecognized late nights than razzle-dazzle moments in the spotlight. We will likely spend the rest of our lives considering the needs of others and forgetting our own. For that reason, let's take this moment, this extraordinary moment, to celebrate what we've done. We are graduating from the #1 school of social work in the country. Yes, we saw all of the banners and all of the subtle door decals, but we knew we were a part of something big all along. We took a chance on ourselves, we worked like mad, and we came out of this experience on top. Today, just for today, cut yourself some slack for that reading you didn't do. We didn't. Take a deep breath and look back over the last 20 months and realize just how amazing, talented, and beautiful you really are. Many of us have been in this MSW program for only 2 short years. Just yesterday, we were nervous at orientation, exchanging introductions with the first person we saw. And now we're saying our goodbyes. In the blink of an eye, we have learned how to fight injustice, create change, and how to always find free food. On the other hand, we have been MSW students for 2 long years. Time enough to co-teach a class, time enough to make lifelong friends, and time enough to change our view of the world. I don't know which of these you identify with more, but I am of the belief that there is a time for everything, and this, my friends, has been our time. The world is different now than when we started this program. The Northeast coastline has changed, we have new photos of Mars, and we learned how to dance Gangnam Style. But more importantly, you are different now. You've grown, you've been challenged, and you've realized your strengths. Your solution to problems is, let's think about that. You social work every situation, and you use phrases like heteronormative pedagogy over breakfast. Maybe there are people in your life now who weren't there 2 years ago, but have helped make you who you are. Or maybe there are people who aren't in your life now, but will be in your heart forever. Some of these changes are splendid, and some hurt so much that it blinds you. Honor them anyway, because no matter what, you are here today with a unique story. If we are honest with ourselves and each other, we could admit that not everything about our time in the School of Social Work has been easy. We've stayed up all night to write papers, we've felt overwhelmed by readings, and we debated whether or not we chose the right field. Well, let me quote one of the wisest people I know, Mr. George Feeney. In the course of your education, you have been taught to look for the right answer. But you must also know that in life, many times, the right answer is that there isn't one. Graduates, you must believe that no matter what, you have been in the right place at the right time. We've struggled with the hard questions like, what will you do now, and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Some of us have a clear plan, and some of us don't. For those of us who don't, let me tell you this. It is absolutely okay to give the answer that many of us are thinking. I have no idea. I encourage you, no, I implore you, Keep your eyes and heart open to what life has in store for you. Whether you know where you're headed or not, don't accept anyone's limited view of what a social worker is supposed to be. Instead, be yourself and follow your passion. The fact of the matter is this: 5 years from now, you won't remember what you wrote on your ed agreement. What you will remember is that you pushed yourself to a higher level than you ever anticipated. You won't remember every theory you studied in foundation courses. What you will remember is that you set a goal, and through a strength bigger than yourself, you reached it. I challenge you to ask yourselves these hard questions instead. Who do you want to be? What are you capable of? Let the answers to these questions and the infamous code of ethics guide you into the next chapters of your life. The intuition and passion buried deep in your belly can carry you inexplicably further than any course planning worksheet or 5-year plan, so allow them to. Based on my journey in the School of Social Work, I offer you this advice. When you have a bright idea but you're afraid to do something new, do it. When you're offered an opportunity to take control of your future, take it. When the light at the end of the tunnel seems to be farther than you can run or walk, crawl. And when you think about giving up on yourself, don't. To the faculty, staff, and fellow students who have surrounded me for 2 years, thank you. Thank you for being my home away from home. Thank you for your comforting familiarity. Thank you for the lunchtime therapy groups and the shared venting about our field placements. Thank you for your patience and your encouragement, and thank you for making me so proud of our cohort. Even when I didn't know you, I needed you. But now that I do, I love you. You're fantastic, and I can't wait to start missing you. Congratulations, graduates, and forever go blue.